Hi everyone, so I thought I'd do a tongue piercing video because I've had my tongue pierced about a month now, and when I got my tongue pierced I didn't see many videos on YouTube about the actual healing process. I only saw videos of people actually getting the tongue pierced at the time, so I wanted to know what it was like after, so I had to research through my piercer and through piercing shops and websites, and I'd just rather hear it from a person's actual opinion. So I thought that I'd share mine with you. I don't really have a very high pain threshold, as my mum would back me up on that one. I'm not good with blood tests, injections, anything, but I do have 13 piercings, and I've sort of grown into actually liking piercing pain, which is a bit weird, but ones with guns on your ears and your cartilage and stuff, and they're bearable because it's just like a quick flick and you're done. But my belly and nose, everything else, it was just a bit, I don't know, I got used to it. It was okay, but anyway, the tongue. I'd say for me, out of 5, a person who will not get a blood test, even if it means saving their life, I hate blood tests, will not have them at all. So from that sort of person's point of view, tongue piercing pain, actual piercing, about a 2 out of 5. 5 being unbearable, blood test unbearable, and 1 being nothing. So 2 out of 5, and that is it. It's just a 2. It did not hurt at all, honestly. A little bit of a pinch when your your bar goes through, but that's it. As you can see, I can talk normally with my tongue piercing. If you go back through my other videos, you'll see that I speak the same, or if you know me, then you'll know that I do talk exactly the same. I don't have a lisp or anything like that, as people say. I don't have that. I've had my tongue bar changed twice, because the first one you get is stupidly long, but you do need it because to allow your tongue for swelling. And oh my god, it does swell. I would definitely get my tongue pierced again if I didn't have to go through the whole process of healing. That is the worst bit. Oh man, that is awful. I hated that. The piercing itself, that's just a doddle, that's fine, but you know. Anyway, I'll show you my tongue. I can still do that all fishy tongue kind of thing. And everything. Anyway, so that's the tongue. That's 2 bar changes down. So this is a 14mm bar. Hang on. Like that. I have really bad gag reflexes, and my tongue isn't the biggest. So when I was getting it pierced, I was like all the time. They were like, stop doing that. I can't. So it was really difficult for me to get it pierced because of my gag reflexes, and I don't like my tongue being touched, and that was pretty awful, but the piercing was fine. So healing process. The day I got it done around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and fine at first, a doddle, I was playing with it and like this and everything, fine. But that evening, when it came to eating, wow, that hurt. My glands all up here were all swelled, like when you have a cold. Man, I was so poorly, it was horrible. Had all my glands throat was awful. I had really, really achy underneath my tongue, sort of this bit of your neck. It was unbearable pain. It was horrible. Really hated that. But yeah, the next day when I woke up, I felt a bit you only wake up when you've got flu or a cold and you think, oh my god, man, I can't swallow. I was like that. It really hurt. But on the first day I couldn't take tablets because it was so swollen. So I was just washing my mouth out with this Listerine Burst. I got told by my piercer to use salt water, but me being naughty, I didn't. I couldn't picture gargling salt water. That is vile. I just couldn't do it. I did it once, but it made me feel sick, so I didn't do it again. So I just used this. Gone for about 3 bottles of this now. And you have to use a greenish kind of colour because it's the antibacterial. And my tongue's fine now. I didn't use the salt water and my tongue's fine, so Not advised me not to do what your piercer says, but I did. I was a rebel. The next thing I used was ibuprofen tablets, just the general coated ones though, because they don't dissolve as quickly as non-coated ones. Like these have got like the sort of sugar coating on them, if that's what it's called. I think. Anyway, so yeah, use those because damn, it's hard to swallow. It is really bad to swallow. It's like you feel like you're swallowing your tongue ball, but you're not. Obviously, it's just not nice. So the next day, I struggled with taking ibuprofen tablets, but then I'm just gonna show my mouth. It's pretty gross, but like under here, that bit of my mouth was being rubbed by the tongue ball. So I took a trip to Tesco's and bought some Bonjela. Just this stuff, and this tastes so nice, man. I've got to smell it. Sorry, I've got to smell it. I could just eat that whole tube. But anyway, I'm not gonna. So yeah, Bonjela, I was rubbing that down here and coating the ball with it. I was really worried at first because under the bottom ball I had like a big sort of ring of, it sounds gross, ring of spit and saliva around it. Vile, but that was helping it heal, apparently, I think, because I kept like taking it off and washing my mouth out and everything, but I found that if I left it, it healed and it didn't hurt. Because it acted as like a lubricant, so my ball wasn't rubbing my tongue. So yeah, third day, my tongue swelled down a lot less. Literally, my tongue like tripled in size. It was awful. It was disgusting. But yeah, the second day, my third day, my tongue was a little bit like, I don't know. Let's say this is the bar. You could see that much of the bar. But the first day, it was like my tongue, when I first got it pierced, tongue was like this big in the bar. Then it was like this big in the bar. Then this big. Then it sort of settled down to like that big again. Then I got it changed to a 16mm bar. Because I've got quite a small, thin tongue, so I can go down to a 14mm, which I am now. So yeah, now it's absolutely fine. I can play with it. I can do all sorts of it. I think it's just great now. I'm so glad I got it pierced, but the healing process is horrible. And if anyone tries to say any different, they're wrong. But the piercing, like I said, I hate blood tests. I hate injections. I cannot stand it. It was fine. Honestly, 2 out of 5. Fine. Even if I was going out of 10, I'd easily say a 2. It's, honestly, 2 or 1 out of 5 or 10. It's nothing. Honestly, it's such a really easy pain to deal with. It's absolutely fine. Honestly, I would go for the piercing religiously if I had to, but I would not go for the healing process. That is awful. I hated that, but yeah, I hope this video helped because like I say, when I got mine, while I was thinking about getting mine pierced, I didn't know from an actual person's point of view how it felt on the healing process, but I hope this video does help you if you're wanting to get your tongue pierced, and if you want any questions answered or anything by me, I'll try and answer them. I'm not a piercer or anything, but like I say, I do have the piercing and I have been through it and the healing process. So if you want any tips or advice or anything, then don't be afraid to ask me or anything or comment or anything like that. It's fine. I'll answer it because I wish other people answered me when I asked them. So yeah, hope this video helped you and happy piercing. Bye!